Expanded notation. For example, after we eat the big turkey dinner today, we will expand a little bit, I'm sure. Expanded notation, Isabel?
Well, expand means get bigger.
Okay, it's going to get bigger. And that's kind of what it means. Notation means how we write things. A normal number is written in standard notation, looks like this. 5,280. This is the standard way we write it, the normal way. We are going to take this and we're going to write it in expanded notation, which means this. Okay, when you have the number 5,280, you take the 5, okay, the 5, when it's in that place right there, that 5 doesn't just stand for 5 of something. That 5 stands for how many of somethings, okay? 5,000 of them. And you're going to write it like this. It's 5 times 1,000 in parentheses. 5 in the thousands place means you have 5,000 or 5 times 1,000 of them. Plus, that 2 in that spot right there doesn't just stand for 2. It stands for 2 in the hundreds place. And then the 8 here doesn't just stand for 8, it stands for 8 tens, or 8 times 10, or 80 if you will. This is expanded notation. And I guess it helps you to see what each digit really stands for. Kate?
Isn't it where it's just like the number? Like 5,000 plus 200.
Is there a question there? Yes, that is, just written in expanded form. I can hear you up.
Are we doing, because don't we usually do it just like 5,000 plus 280?
Yes, but if I ask you to write it expanded notation, you'll write it like this. May I answer your question?
I had the same thing. I thought it was like that too. How you do 5 comma 0 6 0 plus.
No, you're gonna write it 5 in the thousands place, 2 in the hundreds place. If they ask you for expanded notation, you need to write it like such. So if you have 70,200 in expanded notation, it's going to be 70 times 10,000, because it's in the 10,000s place, plus what would be the next one there? Lady Kabar.
Plus 2 times.
Right, 2 times 100. And make sure that you put those in parentheses. Okay, make sure that you put those in parentheses. How about one more? 3,006. What do you suppose that one would be? Write that one out for me. In your best guess. 3,006. In your best guess. See if you get what I get. 3,006. Luke, what'd you come up with?
3 times 1,000 and 6 times 1.
Very good. Plus 6 times 1. Make sure you have the parentheses and the addition signs there. You can't just have a 6, that's a 6 in the ones place. They're just trying to show you the place value of all that. Got that? Any questions on that? Because in addition to that, we have to be able to do it in the reverse order. You need to go from expanded back to standard. So if you're given a problem that looks like this, 8 times 1,000 plus 6 times 10 plus 2 times 1, you need to be able to take that expanded form, this is in its expanded form, and then you need to make that and turn that back into standard form. Okay? Now, what the best way for you to do this is, because I've done this a lot, kind of the same silly mistake all the time. You know, a lot of times I'll see somebody look at this and they'll go, oh, it's 862. Okay, but it's not 862, it's 8 in the thousands place. So the best way to keep from making silly mistakes on that is this. You know that the 8 has to be in the thousands place. So it's wise, once you get that first digit, to make sure that you put, I put down 3 blanks because I know there has to be something in each of those for the 8 to be in the thousands place. And there are. There's a 6 in the tens place, a 2 in the ones place, and then you have to stick a 0 in the tens place, or, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Let's go back to that, because that didn't make sense. There's a 6 in the tens place, a 2 in the ones place, and you have to stick a 0 in the hundreds place, because there are no hundreds there. So 8,062 would be the answer to that. How about this? Let's try another one. What about this? 4 times 10,000 plus 8 times 100 plus 6 times 10. Jot me down the standard form of that. Give me the standard form of that. Write it on your paper and point to it so I can see it, and it's all its bold and beauty. Point me to your sword there. Now, how many of you put blanks down? Those of you that didn't, why not? Did I not just suggest that? Because I did see some that were wrong, but you know what? You could lead a horse to water, but you can't make them think. 4 has to go in what place? The 10,000s place. So there should be a blank here, a blank there, a blank there, and a blank there. 4 in the 10,000s place means there has to be something in the thousands, the hundreds, the tenths, and the ones. So the next thing I have is an 8 in the hundreds place, and a 6 in the tens place. So the rest of these blanks need to have zeros in there. 40,860 would be the correct answer there. One more. Let's do a big one. How about 704? Oh, wait, sorry. Change that. 7 times 100,000 plus 8 times 1,000 plus 9 times 100 plus 6 times 1. Jot me that one down there, if you would be so kind as to. Once you have that down, point me at that one there. This one's a little tougher there. I see a few more not correct answers on this one here. Let's take a gander at this one. And I'll tell you one thing I see a lot of when I get to it here. 7 needs to be in the 100,000s place, which means there have to be 5 blanks after it. That's the 100,000s place, correct? 8 goes in the thousands place, which is the place in front of the decimal. 9 goes in the hundreds place, which is the place after the decimal. And I see this happen a lot, please be careful here, this is a 6 in the ones place, a lot of people see that 1, they think it's a 1 there, there should be a 6 there. Everything else gets put with zeros in it, so it should be 708, 906, 708,906. So be very careful with that.